Declare your independence from the status quo with 5-paragraph business plan. Welcome, folks. I am Michael J. Penny. This is the 5-paragraph podcast. On this episode of 5P Podcast, we are talking about personal independence. It requires working in groups, as ironic as that may sound. Other individuals with the same passion, desire, and aligned goals as ourselves. All right? That is the group that we're looking for. That is the friendly situation that we are looking to get ourselves into. Mission here. Declare your independence from the status quo in order to benefit the group of close-hearted people you've surrounded yourself with. What do I mean by this? Could be join a startup, could be join a small business. A lot of people are hiring out there, folks. There is a whole lot of second stage growth in small business to medium-sized businesses all throughout the United States of America. I am proud to say that with 5-paragraph, we help those second stage businesses achieve success in their individual states. And folks, contact us whenever you need help. We're your business quick reaction force. Our intention here, we want folks to add value to the world. You know, that's what we're all trying to do. I was fortunate enough to do a TED Talk here in Raleigh, where that was the key point of, going through terrible, awful, no good, very bad situations that I myself have encountered throughout life. And if you want to head over to 5paragraph.com and check that TED Talk out, you can. The whole idea, the mantra behind it is that we focus our strengths to align with a group. What that means is when groups of people add value to the greater community, it secures their individual independence through reward. All right, so if you're going through a hardship, if you're going through a mission, and you're working together on that problem, but it is in order to benefit the group and to benefit the community and to benefit the individuals that you live and work around, it will come back to you with a reward. What we're focused on is getting a really big reward. As far as us, it's return on investment. It's return on the personal investment that you put into it. We work as liaisons from the executive level to the personnel on the ground, the managerial forces that are out there. We work with everybody because 5-paragraph is a template that aligns inside of an organization at every level. This has been proven true by the U.S. military for the past 240 plus years. We took the 5-paragraph operations order, we plugged in the business, the proper business terminology, okay? It didn't just come from any other willy-nilly source that's out there. It came from the nuts and bolts of great business plans, specifically from the Institute of Veterans and Military Families documents, as well as aligning with the folks over there from Dr. Haney on down with a number of different people in order to gain mentorship and insight in developing an early stage strategy for how I could use 5-paragraph. And so Michael J. Penny, I used it inside of my own company in order to make sense of the haywire chaos that was going on. I have failed many times in business. To be able to succeed, it requires taking a look at the priorities that you've got, taking stock of what you have. And that starts with the people that are around you. So building a community of collaborating business leaders who share the core belief of adding value through working our strengths together as a committed team. That is what we are focused on. That is our Schema Maneuver. That's what we're in the middle of doing right now. Each one of these episodes are in 5-paragraph format for a reason, people. As far as within that coordinating instructions within the execution paragraph, we're actively seeking and finding close-hearted people who are different-minded with unique strength bases. Okay, so I've spoken about this before. Find close-hearted individuals who you can agree to disagree with. I sometimes say that you're different-minded. What I'm really trying to get at is you have a unique way of looking and approaching the same problem, wanting to crush that problem, right? So you both understand that that problem needs your attention and you're attacking it from two different angles. That's when greatness is achieved. And greatness can only be achieved by a team. Provide a method of collaboration. For us, that is 5 paragraph. So in getting into coordinating with other people, we've provided a method for collaborating. This is how we would collaborate in between the Marines and the Army and the Navy and the Air Force and the Coast Guard, right? And so a operations order from the top is a vision of what needs to be done. And then all the way down at the bottom, it is the minutia detail by the boots on the ground. And those who are the backbone in the military, right? That being the non-commissioned officers that actually take action out there in the field. And so what we've done here is we've provided a method that is identical to how we did it in the military. It's just easily applicable to business. You can sit down with us and it is so easily conveyed, especially at the executive level, that we put it into tutorial episodes. So we have tutorials.5paragraph.com. Again, that's tutorials.5paragraph.com. We've made it super simple and condensed it down into just podcast-based style episodes. Matter of fact, those are way more flashy than the podcast are. So you should probably go check those out at tutorials.5paragraph.com. But with the book and the tutorial episodes, the majority of people, they just get it. It's very intuitive. It's not something that we all of a sudden pulled out of thin air. It's something that we used in the military for a long time. So how are you going to plan, execute through coordination as a collaborative effort? So for us, that is also focusing on the environment, whether that's an office, a space, to bring the team together, even in a virtual sense, right? So for us at 5 Paragraph, what we do is work with you folks as business leaders in your preferred medium. What we've provided is a tangible hard copy structure to be able to create a secure 5 paragraph business plan by your own means. It's however you want to share and collaborate on that. Okay, so that could be on a shared document. It could be in a cloud-based. It could be you only want to do something on Skype, you know, or some other sort of virtual open space, you know, like a Hangout or something like that. You know, whatever medium you folks feel comfortable with, we have no problem engaging in. That's why we teach to the book. We engage to the book. And we can educate all the way on down through the ranks. So I've stated before, we've worked with big, huge billion-dollar companies, and we've worked with teachers in the classroom, and we've worked with DOJ and Department of Corrections and a number of different folks that are out there. And all that it really requires is understanding the method, so that way you can go and use it however you desire. So 5paragraph.com, get in touch with us. And we will happily sit down with you folks, kick an assessment. It's working through it with you. And then you get a template to be able to start the process if you desire. So it's free to get started. Get in touch with us at 5paragraph.com. We hope that we are the close-hearted people that you would like to surround yourself with. The desired end state here being that we can combine strengths to attack a really big problem. So identifying problems and collaborating with one another requires clear, concise communication. This is a square one. 5 paragraph is a square one to be able to really narrow down that which you're trying to convey. And it can be as simple as writing out all of the show notes for a podcast before you actually go on air, or it could be we need to plan for a really, really, really big event, and how are we going to get all of the key components down. When leaders combine the strengths of their forces into an organized team, an equilibrium is achieved. Its effect ensures mission success. So by building a vision for taking action using the 5-paragraph business plan, we have the ability to sustain in the long term, because we have this cyclical method of plan, act, debrief, report, and then you review that in order to paint the intelligence picture. And that might also include outside consultation or other industry research sources in order to paint a broader industry picture on where you would like to expand. And then you plan, act, debrief, report, review, plan, act, debrief, report, review. And it's the same way that we would continue downrange with our mission set. Again, it is an empowerment tool. It is not something to use as a constraint. It's a springboard to move forward with. So we've got the book. That's available on Amazon. We purposely sell it through Amazon because it is the most trusted resource in purchasing books. It is published here in America. We did it ourselves here at 5-paragraph. So go ahead, get the book. We're always going to keep it in a hard copy format because we expect you to write in it and beat it up. One of the simple joys that I have is sitting down with a client who has put sticky notes all over it and tabs and actually gone through the workbook and really beat it up. So if you're into that sort of thing, I'm a hard copy kind of a guy. I'm a handwriting kind of a guy, handwritten notes. I keep a handwritten agenda, stuff like that. So I appreciate that kinesthetic learning process that is involved in it. If you want to put in the earbuds and follow through the tutorial episodes, again, they're very simple podcast-based episodes. All you've got to do is follow through those basic tutorials. They're also available. Bear in mind, when you go to tutorials.5paragraph.com, each one of those are just YouTube videos. We recorded MP4s on purpose, and it's all audio based, so that way you can learn your way through the text. Our key principles are offering audio, visual, and kinesthetic learning aids. So I'm kind of a nerd for education. That's something that we provide across as far as 5-paragraph management tool. As well as the template. It's always free. It's always available at the bottom of 5paragraph.com. Go ahead, download the template, take a look at it for yourself, see if it's something that you would like to do. When you do the assessment with us, we'll be filling out the executive summary together with you. And again, if you require any additional guidance, any additional advisor support whatsoever, feel free to call us at any time. Of course, if you want training, if you want, and each one of these are certifying training courses that we do, it gets you up to a level of proficiency to where you can create an executive vision and then go and brief a team on what you are looking to get done. And so that team has the ability to then take notes and go and commit to action. If you would like for us to come in and train that team, we can come on in and train the team. We can even do instructor trainer type exercises. And again, they're all certifying. So you will be certified as a 5-paragraph user, essentially. And what that boils down to is being able to say we are proficient with 5-paragraph. We understand what we're doing when we're using it. And we're hoping that in the future, as we continue to grow, this will be a feather in the cap or on the resume for your employees, who are then certified not only to go off and create a vision using 5-paragraph and employ it, but also to be able to instruct others how to use 5-paragraph. So again, thank you for being a part of 5paragraph.com. Thank you for being a part of the overall community that we are growing every day. It's very simple. And because it's very simple, it's extraordinarily powerful because it can be packed full of your business's information into it. And it's extraordinarily powerful. You just got to get it in front of you. We're going to have more episodes. We're going to have other folks who are using 5paragraph on the podcast. We're going to have other interviews from other business leaders that are out there, and they're going to give their own 5P brief on their own business and what they're looking to achieve. So stick with us. Stay tuned. Share the 5P podcast. Subscribe, rate, review, all of that other good stuff. Be a part of it. And you will find us up on the Heroes Media Group network alongside other individuals who served their podcasts. And 5paragraph is proud to support Heroes Media Group, who gives a voice to those individuals who serve your community every day. Check out Heroes Media Group. You'll be glad you did. Huge thank you to all of the folks who keep us going here at 5paragraph.com. You guys, honestly, the team, everybody, you are the ones who make this a reality, and I thank you. Thank you so much for continuing to carry forward 5paragraph. So thank you again. Do get in touch with us, 5paragraph.com, 919-827-0898. Again, I'm Michael J. Penny. Thank you for being a part of our growing community. And until next time, take care and be well.